And we're live. To all the people tuning in the future, I hope you are well. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I'm probably going to work on this a little bit. I'm probably going to solder a necklace together for someone, temporarily at least. And I don't know, I might wrap something. I'm not 100% sure. But right now, I'm working on this guy here. Oh yeah. Hope y'all have had a good week. It's been a long one for me. So I totally get it when other people have challenging weeks. I also might have to package something. We'll see. I made a promise to a customer, possibly, that if they decided to get the order, I would literally like drop the project I was not drop it, but box it and get it out tomorrow on my way to the market. So I really hope they do, because motherfucker. Oh yeah, that's what the fuck? Porosity, hooray. It's gonna be all fucking day with it. Sorry, I've been just been the week. It's okay. Right now I am setting a sapphire from Sri Lanka. It is a 2.4 millimeter round mixed cut. They cut the top like a brilliant cut diamond, but the bottom they do step cutting because a brilliant cut diamond is actually a fairly complicated faceting. Oh, hello. Hi, nodding student. Happy Friday. Hey, Lisa. I hope you guys are well today. I wonder if I can make that text a little bigger. Let me switch my my windows around real quick. I'm keeping an eye open to make sure that if should call they're starting to get to like nearly patron status. They do give a lot of support. Oh, holy thank you God. Oh, sorry. I apologize. Of course. I've been sitting here checking every 2 minutes for the last like half an hour. Let me show you all some pretties real quick. Pretty number 1, and I am fucking sad to see this go, but I am so happy it's going to someone who's going to love it. This is a mini pendant that I made with a nearly 1 carat Savorite garnet and a 10-point princess cut diamond. It is one of my very most favorite mini pendants that I have ever made. I might make another one, but since this didn't sell, it sold at 40% off, unfortunately. But if it's gonna sell for that, I do like it when it's my normal. Where are you running from, goofball? When it's my normal people getting those deals, because yeah. All right. And then I'm going to go grab the other one. First things first, though, I have to take these down because I have learned the hard way. little tip for anyone getting into the whole make your own stuff, sell it online thing, Etsy. If you have to refund something, the way Etsy works is they will take a cut of the sale. And I swear, it's like 16%. If you have to refund somebody because, say, you sold some, that they are. And I'm glad they are, too, because they're an awesome person. No. Can I need to take this listing down. Why? What is going on here? Quantity 0. What the fuck? Excuse my language. Hey, welcome! You made it! What's going on? I know that was a bit problematic there. You were trying to get in several times. Where is the other one that they bought? Sorry, I'm in the... Oh, there it is. And here's the other piece that just sold. This one's being worked on, but this is a rutile quartz. Beautiful. Beautiful rutile quartz. And yeah, they caught them. So now I just got to figure out why it is that Etsy wants to not let me take these down. Okay, there it is. Deactivate. So yeah, if you have to refund something on Etsy, you have to refund all of the money. However, Etsy keeps its cut of it no matter what. I had this happen once where something got broke in the mail and I got burnt. I've also had it happen where I effed up, which is what I'm preventing right now. Deactivate. My buffing secrets. I have a full video on that, actually. A full tutorial on how to take and get these to look so shiny. But long story short, where the hell is it? The answer is nearby me. It should be within reach. Aha! On this, I have it's a sunshine cloth that's been, they sell them as Dremel buffer wheels. And they will take and turn a good polish into an absolutely phenomenal one. And they're really nice for, like, because, you know, people are always touching. Heck, this isn't even this piece. It's not even buffered or polished or anything. Like, I think it got down to 400 grit. You can see exactly how great of a job this thing does. I should not have just flipped that upside down. That was dumb. Okay. I have to keep to my word. I did tell them I would drop stuff and get this packed up, so I kind of want to show everyone how I do my packing. Might as well. I will finish this piece today. Or maybe not completely finish it, but wait, what the... There we go. But we'll get it there. Okay, and little trick that I've learned that you won't learn from everyone if you drop a gem down into something like this. No. Hi, Total Tech. No, I have I've not even heard of that one. Thank you guys who have dropped the likes, by the way. I appreciate it. I like the sound of it though. Sounds dope. All right. We're gonna go and increase our view for a second. I need to grab a couple things. I will be right back. Da, 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 da. What are you doing, Cowboy? Behaving yourself? I really hope you are. Just all I ask is no murder, okay? I know you're a cat. I know murder is what you do, but just keep it on the low, all right? All right, sorry about that. I'm back. If I can afford to, I will give that a try. I work with steel. It's super hard to get a knife blade to have it shine like that. Yeah, I bet it is. I will say that normally I polish my stuff using some... Hey, Iris! Oh, you're all good, girl. With my polishing, I go down to a grit that's like a 2000 grit before I use the buffing stuff. Now, even with steel, though, if you really want to put like a mirror finish on it, it'd probably be expensive as hell, but you can get this diamond paste for cutting gemstones. It'll do it. Alrighty. I've actually never shown this process on the screen. I know this is probably like not what people come to my channel for, but this is how I make my boxes. This is wax. Normally I have an ink stamp that's of a world map from like the 1800s, but I kind of stopped being able to afford the ink for it. I think our sale on Etsy is going to be ending here at the end of the stream, by the way. I'm going to give people on the stream kind of a heads up. I was running a 40% off sale because I'm struggling, but boom, wax stamp. Somebody made a purchase. So that's usually when those dumbass 40% off sales usually go down. But for the viewers of the channel, I give it all a chance. Now I will have to find my my Sharpie marker. Here in a minute. Boom. You know, I work with a lot of wax. I never thought that would end up being the thing. God, I got lucky. Sharpie markers right here. Is that rubber or is that wax? It's wax that acts like rubber. Kind of cool. Huh. Alrighty. Then, so we have this really cool steampunky stamp, but it's not the best. I don't know. I like to add a little something extra to that. I actually offered to pay somebody to do this for me, and well, I guess with the person, I should have expected to be ghosted. But you can kind of just, if you do it carefully, and it might take a couple tries, I'd almost recommend just doing a couple stamps on a piece of paper and playing with it. But it pretty much paints itself. And next thing you know, come on now. There's my steampunk logo. I should make a couple more of these extra since I've got market tomorrow, but gotta ask homie where he wants these sent real quick. Tracking in an hour. I was literally streaming, but I told you I'd crop everything and box it up. Gotcha, homie. See, cigar boxes are a cool idea. I'm in this spot. I wish Will was here I've got this box that I made a while back, and I keep trying to figure out how to get the resin to like behave right and not look like trash. But I kind of want to send an order he got in this, but it looks it looks horrible. It's my first ever resin project. Iris. All right, I muted it, Iris, but I need you to text me at the end of this stream and remind me that I need to turn my ringer back on. I got market in the morning, and if I F that up, that's bad for me. Very, 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 very bad for me. The place that's not too bad of a deal, actually. I mean, I got these for probably 30 to 40 cents a piece. The wax, maybe another 10 cents. And I figured, because I got a box of 100, I believe. No, it was 50. I'm betting it was 50. My cheap ass can never afford 100 of these. And I was willing to pay somebody $1 a box, basically, to do this. Which, I mean, done. I'm gonna miss this one so much. Thank you, Iris. It's going to a good home. I know it's going to a good home. Like this rutile one, it's pretty. It's one of the early ones of me doing the pave into the wire wrap. But this one has, I don't know, there's something about it that just spoke to me, but oh, that's dope. I used to know a gentleman from Honduras who owned a cigar shop in Vegas. Remind the box and just the loose leaves, I don't know, reminded me of that. I ain't going anywhere with that story, so sorry. Horrible. All right. This is why. Oh, God. I need someone to be my legs. Alrighty. Yeah, they had show-off videos. I'm 99.9% sure that both of them actually have made it to Reddit. Because I was real proud of the one. You know the iced out opal piece that I did, Iris? That was the rutile was the prototype for that. And I was a wee bit proud of that one. Okay. Get it taped down. Oh, I am forgetting something very important, of course. Like I said, people don't get how much you really got to use your legs for bullshit. Oh, yeah. Where did you put the business cards? Oh, blame it on the human. Shocking. I would have never guessed that you might blame it on me when I started blaming it on you. Okay. Last but not least. Yeah, I got you, Iris. Although they did just sell, but yes. Last but not least, take some of my business cards. If someone's a returning customer, like, this is item 5, 6, 7, custom number 3, I always give them a stack. And maybe not always, but oftentimes I try to remember to give them a stack. Now, after the live, I will go print up the address and that, and then I will add approximately 47,000 layers of tape to it. I do this for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, to make sure it's good and secure and water's not going to get in there if, they decide to fly it over the ocean to get it from here to fucking California. But also because this is flat rate. And in the 3 years since I've started doing this, the cost of this has doubled. Fucking doubled. It was literally $6.40 something cents. And now it's like 12 without insurance. That's before insurance. If I could, I'd throw lead bars in every motherfucking one of these packages I sent out just to add as much fucking weight to those fucking scam artist motherfuckers. All right. I'm feeling a lot better. So this is just a cursory, make sure that it stays closed. I'll do the waterproofing with tape later off stream because y'all come here to watch me make jewelry, not put things in boxes. Although, I mean, if me putting things in boxes is what you want to see, buy something off the Etsy and just leave me a note saying box it on stream. I got you. Just Oh, that sounds spring. Speaking of spring, here's one inspired by spring. Working on it now. This is an indicolite tourmaline. It's showing a lot greener right now, but in real life, it's green at the bottom and pool water blue up towards the top. So I've got a savorite, emerald, sapphire, sapphire, sapphires. Which allow me to get back to work and do what I do somewhat adequately. By the way, just want to reiterate again, I thank everyone who's hit that thumbs up and like button. If you're not already, please consider possibly subscribing. Or chatting, and actually chatting in chat does help a lot as well. Get a drink of my coffee. All right. So my microscope is centered. Might as well show everyone through the microscope. The thing I dislike about streaming the most, I gotta say, is when I'm on or streaming stone setting, is the camera does not like light. And so the camera sees just fine right now, but it's a little dark for me. I've got a concept. I've done double-barreled pendants before. Yeah, see. Even getting that close starts messing with the lighting. But there we go. I can see at least. Also, in what I just showed you, there was a bit of porosity up in this corner, and unfortunately, you can kind of see it. There's nothing I can really do. Actually, yeah, there's porosity all around because that just collapsed too, and it should not collapse like that. Each and every one of those sapphires just collapsed when I was setting them. Shouldn't do that, but it can. All right. So I'm doing what's called bead setting, and I'm doing it really the simplest way really possible. You don't even mess with the metal around the ridge. Just by pushing down, it expands the metal outwards around the tip. And so if you do that right next to the edge, suddenly the gemstones don't have room to go anywhere. Fuck, I need more beading tools. Actually, here, I'll show you through the microscope again. Someday I'll get one of those Leicas that you can literally just plug right into your microscope. And so could then just show everyone. God damn it. Really? It's going to be like that, huh? So you can see how when the metal gets pushed, it just bulges the metal out. When you're talking about microscopic levels, it doesn't look. Yeah. Wow, I missed a lot. I apologize. No, I didn't. Looking through the scope it takes some getting used to for sure. It's funny too, because I was actually the other day, I hooked the camera to one of my microscope lenses in a really redneck way. I'm Montana, and it just I then tried to do what I would do normally, but watching the screen, and it completely changes the hand-eye coordination. Like right now, you would think that I could watch the screen and set these because I'm pretty used to looking through something else and setting them, but for some reason that's just not how the mind works. Okay, so that one's pushing out a little much, so I'm just gonna use the beating tool to kind of push the metal a bit. So all you're really doing is pushing metal around to make it go where you want it. Till the gemstone does what it is that you're trying to tell it to do, which is stay put for the next 2 centuries, please. Or at the very minimum until I'm dead. Because I don't want to have to fucking replace you, ever. I don't care if I'm getting paid for it. I want the customer to be happy and to be wearing this in good health. And whoever they decide to leave it to, or whoever slays the dragon that ends up with it afterwards, you know. I mean, if a dragon's gonna Texas, I've never been there. A lot of my family's from there, but I don't know. Snakes, man, snakes. Me and snakes just don't get along. We have them, but not many. Alrighty. The next one of these is going to be way better. That I held back. I didn't plan because I was testing the stone. Oh, that's more of the color scheme. Yeah, that's yeah. And it's funny. It's pretty hypocritical, actually. We have a fuck ton of rattlesnakes. As a matter of fact, there is a local part of town that they call the rattlesnake because that's like what the mountain or whatever is fucking named. Excuse my language. God, I am just sucking today about that. I apologize for my profanity, everyone. I need a monster. That's better. Like they're all over, but I haven't seen a rattlesnake in 10 years. I haven't gone out a ton in the last 10 years. That might have something to do with it, but like, have you ever killed one in your house? No judgment, just some curiosity. I gotta go. My dryer barely works. I have to run things through like 4 or 5 times. So I hear that sound and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go change it around. Actually worked fairly well. Huh. I learned something new today. It's always nice learning new things when you're self-taught like I am. Because I learn a lot from videos from people like MTDC and Nick Noise Designs. If y'all haven't checked out Nick Noise Designs, this isn't sponsored or anything, but I do implore you to do so. He has some amazing, amazing work. Like this whole style is all inspired by work. I mean, my style is slightly different, but I ran across it. I was like, that's what I'm wanting to learn right there. And he has very long, high quality videos that are a pleasure to watch. So it's possible. Pack the bags. I hear that. No, seriously, like Florida, actually. I won't step foot in that state, and it's because of snakes. Like even back when I was using I probably dodged a felony and then like a federal felony when a guy that I had known who moved to Florida had gotten a hold of me and he was like, yeah, man, drugs super cheap, blah, blah, blah. And we're talking like 5% of the cost in Montana. You go ahead, just come check it out, blah, blah, blah. And I just remembered seeing like videos of those just crazy snakes that people let go and then they, anacondas. And I was like, nope, I'm good, homie. At least that was my excuse to myself. Be right back. Really? Well, just dodge me, huh? Not my bestest buddy in the whole world anymore. Not only will the weather possibly overflow while rinsing the sink, may bit by a fish. Lovely. Yeah, a lovely state indeed. Battling washing machine. Oh, delightful. These Iris, like, y'all just have all the luck there. All of it. All right. So, now I could do some engraving, but my engraver's pretty deep. And I've put a lot of work into this piece. It came out far better than I thought it was going to in the end. I'm going to start cleanup on it. I'm calling it done, especially because it's not like, I wonder if she will accept this piece for the rest of them stones. It looks all right. I'm not displeased with my work on it. Again, so the person that I got the tourmaline from, beautiful indicolite tourmaline. She gave me 10-15. There is that too. She had tried to set 2 or 3 of them herself, and they broke, which is a heartbreaking thing. And she decided she didn't want to try setting them and breaking them all. She'd rather just offer me some of them, or offer me the rest, and see if I could set them. I do a different style of jewelry, and so I was able to. It looks like I'll be able to use them, I hope. This one was a little less included than the rest of them, is the part that I'm worried about. But none of the cracks broke through, so I think I can set them all. And then, we got the back carved up. C7. I have another hour or so. So I'm going to move on to burrs and filing and abrasives. Let's see if I can't get this puppy out here tonight. Which, yes, it's 7. I have said that many times when I've got, because I do markets Saturday morning. I wake up 6 a.m. The only day I wake up before noon. 10. I wake up at 10 normally, but still. Anyway, I can't say how many times I'm like, I can get this done by tomorrow, and 3 a.m. I finish. Not going to be the case on this one. I will be going to bed by 10 o'clock. I've been struggling with that, but I know this. I have not been vending for the last 2 months, and I almost went under. I won't say that it's all of my business, but it's enough that I noticed a major impact when I stopped doing them every weekend. And it was only like 7 or 8 weeks that I took off. What I'm doing here, you're going to want to have excellent control over your burr. Otherwise, don't even play. The rest of it doesn't matter so much, but if you're like cleaning up beads with one of these, you want to be very careful. God, that one little spot on this top square right here. That is something called porosity. And porosity, my friends, is a bitch. Not quite there yet. I want to go to the markets instead of gun and blade. Some of my most expensive work is fireplace tool sets. And I don't know if I can sell them at a show, you know. They're like... That is going to be hard. I know a welder who did markets for a minute. He didn't make a single sale at those markets, but it got his name out there. He was like 18 too, but he was very talented. Very talented. And it got his name out there, and last I heard, all he does now is customs. It's only been 2 years. And he just does custom welded fish flies. I started this when I was 31. 34 now. It's come a long way. Those markets help, especially in the beginning. I still notice they are helpful to me, even though there are times that I want to complain about the markets. They are helpful. Now, with that said, I've only had a handful of sales over $1,000. But my biggest sale at a farmer's market was $4,000, so it is possible. When you're doing that type of a thing, I notice that it's almost like you really don't even want to worry about how much you made at the market. It's more of how much you made at one season of the market and how to ration that smartly, which I suck at. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure y'all can see this, but it's difficult. This is just standard silicone carbide pen tip thing. I wonder where Lindy is. I'm gonna have to let her know. Hmm. And I think if I'm not tripping, I do have. There it is. Got to keep multiple. This is a 120 400 grit. These are really good for getting in those tight places. No. Troubleshooting again. It says it's straight, I guess. I'm going to say this. I build and make stuff all day. Probably 12 hours a day. 7 days a week. I haven't had a day off in a while. The closest thing I get to days off are vending at festivals. But I couldn't have it any other way. Because I can't work for. I can't work knowing that someone, even now, where I know how much a boss is doing for me if I'm an employee, I still can't put in all that work and know that they're making a large amount of the profit. But that said, though, like, I need help on the sales side really bad. I almost need a partner that just focuses on figuring out how to make the shit sell while I make it. Because my strong point is the creation and putting pieces together. My weak point is sales. Um, it doing it by yourself takes a lot, and I'm not even sure that it's like that I could say that it's truly sustainable because I don't think that I feel that it is. I mean, if any employer treated me the way I treat myself, I would sue the fuck out of them. I don't even know that I would try to work it out with them first. I think I'd just go get a lawyer. I'm not trying to say don't do it. I just want to make sure, like, if you're gonna do it, I just want you to know, like, it's challenging. I'm sure you can do it. just a wee bit challenging, that's all. Oh my god, I can get new abrasives. Holy crap. I can get wire. As long as it's not gold. Yeah, okay. I get it. Oh, yeah, I want to take back everything I just said. Well, no, I'm not going to take it back. I'm going to clarify. I said alone. You are not alone. Now, running a business with a partner, like a romantic or a life partner, is something that you want to be very careful about. It requires a massive amount of empathy, communication, love, and respect. But where I am falling short is because I'm doing this alone. You might just start working towards your business, and then as it starts getting going, maybe quit your job, ask for a little support here and there. Again, communication, top key. See, support, yeah. I am in a way convinced that that doesn't necessarily make it so it'll work, but it's gonna make it a lot easier. Um, like for myself, it would be so amazing to have somebody who ran the computer stuff, uh, taxes, tax, cook. I hate I don't hate cooking. It just standing sucks. Um, maybe who was the voice of this, because I'm not sure that I'm a very good voice for the channel itself. That may be true. That might be more of just my self confidence too. Um, YouTube has played a lot of fuckery recently with me, and it's kind of hard not to internalize that. I almost got fully monetized, but it looks like it's not gonna happen. I literally got 99% of the way to monetization, and now I'm watching that, or to getting ad revenue. I can get like donations and stuff, but I don't get ad revenue. You have to have 10 million short views within 90 days. I had gotten up to 9.9 million, mostly because of one video. And as of today, when I woke up, it's now sitting at 9.8 million, which means it's going to start dropping really fast. So, The channel wouldn't be the same if you weren't fucking swearing all the time, bro. That's why we come here. You just don't give a fuck about what you say. It's almost like you're a real person. You're not pretending. Actually, I guess if, it works for fucking tracks. Which was not meant as a dig. Whatever works. Man's far more successful by many metrics than I am. Not that anyone cares if I make a dig on tracks, but I ain't trying to start a fight with, someone who's never done anything to me. I've actually learned a bit from tracks. For instance, I learned that you might not want to claim that your diamonds are natural, ever. Mine are reclaimed. I'm not sure. But if you say your diamonds are natural and then somebody takes it to a jewelry shop that has a scanner and it comes out that there's a couple lab-grown stones in there, that blows back on you. Which totally wasn't dude's fault. Like, he got scammed. However, before that video, I would have never thought, like, just for an example, you get a package of gemstones like this. Whoopsie. Oh, well. Wait. No, fuck, those are diamonds. Yeah. You get some gemstones like this. You check 2 or 3. Oh, they're legit. Cool. You're all good. You don't got to check them all, right? I'd have thought that. No. They're scumbags out there. Sorry, everyone. I just scattered some freaking a small tray of some fairly decent gemstones, several diamonds. Just here. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Better. Oh, natural diamond gatekeeper. I mean, why do you buy diamonds? What are the reasons behind why you would buy diamonds? There are many. One is they're inherent worth society wise. Um, Lab grown diamonds will continue to go down in price. Lab growns will probably go down a little, or natural will probably go down a little bit, but not a ton. I mean, they said that moissanite was gonna wreck it, and so is CZ, and diamonds are worth more now than when before either of those. Drill bits suck, bro. And same here, actually. I have to have setting burrs and round burrs and cylinder burrs of all different sizes, and I burn through them quick because I don't got the right handpiece. Anyway, reason number 2 for diamonds. They have a nice dispersion of and sparkle factor. If that's what you're wanting, go with moissanite. It's cheaper. By far. Fuck lab grown at that point. Like, they're both lab grown. Go with moissanite. Hardness. Diamonds are a 10. Moissanite is just below them. It's actually stronger than sapphires. But if you want that untouchable, then go with a diamond. Lab grown's fine. Really, the only reason that, like, you want to concern yourself with natural, in all honesty, like, people are going to hate me for saying this. Mind you, I use pretty much all natural stones and everything. Is, say you're buying like a 25 carat diamond. Yeah, go with natural. Probably going to be a couple million, several million. I can't remember, I've never played with them at that high, but a lot. But it is going to hold your value. It is totally possible to get from, here to Taiwan or wherever the hell you want to go and not declare that diamond in your pocket. It's not going to go off because of a metal detector like gold, whatever. If you want to take a massive amount of your wealth and store it in something that's, that big, that's when you want a natural diamond. And if you want to make sure you always get away with not getting taxed on it, send it to me and I'll make a nice setting for it using sterling silver. And then when they check, because they'll check the metal for sure, if they check, they'll be like, oh, it's sterling. That doesn't even need to be, like, calculated. Next. Gold, they will notice gold. Actually, on the, since we're on the topic of getting things through customs without paying taxes, which I'm not recommending any of these, by the way. It's also a good way to lose $20 million in a spot, but y'all have heard of gold plated. Thank you, Iris. But have you ever heard of somebody silver plating gold? It's actually an old trick that people would use who traveled a lot. They would silver plate their gold necklaces to avoid having to pay customs. I always thought that was neat. Sorry, I'm having to do this under a microscope still, and that's a pain in the butt. With that said, don't ever believe the guy that's telling you that he's trying to sell you a silver chain that's marked 14K for $20, that it's actually gold. That's been silver plated. It's not. But that's because, the little flakes of dust that are stuck to this lid that are gold are worth $20 fucking dollars. This shit's stupid. That is an exaggeration. Figured I needed to clarify because, oh no. Oh, thank God. Big scams, yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean, homie. I actually grew up in Vegas. I gotta say, Montana is refreshingly innocent and naive in comparison. It's pretty much everything in Las Vegas is a scam. Including Walmart. Unless they got rid of the Keno machines. Almost I can. I went back when I was an adult to live in the alleys behind the ripoff of the Space Needle or whatever, the Stratosphere. No, actually, I don't remember Walmart having those. Wouldn't be shocked, but I don't remember that. I remember Albertsons having them though. Don't think I've seen one in an Albertsons for a minute. I haven't really looked though. That sounds really freaking good right now. I can't afford it, but I really want to like tag up a lobster on Uber Eats and be like, hey, go pick me up a live lobster, will ya? Nope. This one is discounted for sure. Probably ask $300 on this. Not super happy with how it turned out. I'm not being down on myself. I just know I can do better. And I will. It might have been Walmart too, man. Like, I'm actually struggling to remember ever going into the seafood area in Walmart. I've just never really trusted Walmart all that much. And like, there's some things that you can be like, yeah, it won't kill me to trust them. But seafood is not one of those things. Work, I've been slacking, need to get busy. Hey, sometimes we just don't have it in us, man. I get it. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, everyone, for hitting that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate it. I think it helps the channel sooner or later. Also, if anyone gets bored, just maybe wants to go to my profile and just, start harvesting the like button on my videos. There's only like 700 of them. Or just, turn on one of the longer ones and go to work. We also have a playlist of the long form tutorials. I know they're not the best. I'm still trying to get better and make some better ones, but there is a full playlist there for anyone who wants to check that out. Thank you. Put some work into it. I could have done a lot better. This one's not going to be stupidly expensive, although it's got some really nice stones. I just wasn't sure when I started this project if the center stone would break or not, so I really held back, and now I'm regretting it. But if I'd have put 20 hours into the piece before setting that stone and it would have broke, I would have fucking cried, had a temper tantrum, hissy fit, thrown the piece out the window, gone and grabbed it, brought it back, screamed some more. It's what I do. Holy shit. All right. I should buff it. I probably will after the stream, just to give an idea of what it'll look like once it has been buffed. Oh, wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Unfortunately, I'm several $1,000s behind, or not behind, but away from being able to have some lobster, but we're getting closer. Damn, those sapphires and the emeralds that I have in this. I'm so glad I got like 10 more of those type of cabs. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm thinking because I have work. Shit, that's right. Nope, not long enough. I have one of my regulars who I know is needing a chain. I don't even have the right size clasp for her. I'm gonna have to send her a text in the morning. It really does. Buffing, and I've said this many times, it's why I actually put that tutorial out as one of the like fundamentals of wire wrapping. polishing, abrasives, contrast liver of sulfur, and buffing, polishing will take a well-made piece and make it look 10 times better. And right now, we're still running the 25 to 40% off of almost everything on the Etsy. That'll go for another 20 minutes. And I mean that, like, because it hurts to lose some of those pieces at prices like that. As a matter of fact, there's one I don't even want, like, to risk. Fuck it. I'll do it later. If somebody wants that really badass pendant for 1700, if you run across it and you see it, cannot say that it will ever be the price it currently is again. Iris, I see it. It looks like you linked it directly to me. However, at the same time, I'm always willing to work with people. I just 40% off on a $3,000 item that's already $1,000 underpriced is painful. So yes, except for I'm crippled and I don't have any other form of income. There are a lot of occasions where if I don't let a piece out for, the cost of the materials alone, I don't make my rents. I end up homeless again. And after all this time to lose and hard work and everything, if I lost everything because of something like that, I'd probably relapse. Actually, I'd probably relapse no matter why I lost it all, but I mean, I could be wrong on that. I try really hard to just keep going and not worry about all that. I felt my stress melt away because at least I know that currently now I'm finally current with my rent as of the pretty much the start of this stream. That gave me a lot more energy, made me a lot more like that. And I just, like I said in Yvonne's stream, these things are big for my mental health. But yeah, like, training? How so? I teach for free on the YouTube, and I am willing to like go live and just show people, whatever it is that they're struggling with if I know how to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. What type of prong? I can't do it tonight cuz I have a market, but yeah, no, I'll do personal I'll happily do personal training either way. That said, I mean, I would offer it to everybody unless there was a reason I couldn't, but I would be shocked if there was a reason I couldn't. My philosophy is I did learn this for free, and I don't want to charge for the content. Now these are wax because I haven't casted them because I don't want to waste the model without being able to make a mold. But like, yeah, I mean not cash, but yeah, I would do one-on-one video training. And see that there's an option too, but I could understand. You mind shooting me a message over on the Etsy, and I would happily like sit down and work out whatever. I probably, like, in all honesty, this is why I suck at being a salesman. I learned how to do all of this for free. And while I would be willing to accept money for my time, I would almost rather, in a way, be able to make a video out of the training session somehow. But if I can't, yes, I will accept cash for that. Oh, the whole question I was wanting to ask, duh. You mean like prongs, right? Prong setting? I don't run my Instagram. It's why I say reach out on the Etsy. Iris runs the TikTok, and Sabella, who's not here tonight, runs the Instagram. Although I have a feeling if you do reach out on Instagram, she'll throw you my number or my email, or probably my email. But yeah, I'll work to get it with you one way or the other. I really should make some paid for content, but I struggle to, because, like, we all remember or maybe I recently put out a short on stone setting. Simple piece. It was a moonstone ring. I might even have it nearby. I showed how to do pave setting. I want to locate this because it needs to go to the market with me tomorrow. Here. My ability to lose stuff right in front of me. I swear. Anyway, that particular type of setting, it's called castle. It's a type of pave setting. It's pretty standard in the field from what I can tell. The gentleman I learned it from puts out like 15, 30-second ISO at the Missoula farmer markets. It's similar to this here, actually. And then he has a 300-pound pro version that you can get off of his website. And I'm sure it's worth every penny, but I can't afford that. I imagine there's a lot of people like myself who can't afford that, and learning from 30-second shorts is a process, a challenge. I'd like to provide a free resource for people who want to learn but can't afford to. At the same time, I won't turn down money right now. So yeah, I'd happily do that. I as well drop many things into oblivion. Iris, I somehow made an entire money order vanish from the timeline. I felt all sorts of skilled from that one. All right. What am I doing? I am doing a test wrap real quick. This will probably be the final thing I do tonight on the live stream because I gotta get ready for market. I'm mostly ready, at least. More prepared than I have been in a while. What? Okay. I was wrong. I gotta go. I've got a message from my landlord. I gotta go deal with that. Everyone, I appreciate y'all just hanging out with me tonight. I've had a good time. Yeah, right. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Take care of yourselves. I will do another live stream over on Kick again this coming week, and we'll keep doing more of those. But yeah, y'all take it easy. And I'm all over, bro. You hit me up on Etsy. I'm easy to contact, although I am slow to respond because I'm often working. But I'm always around to answer questions. Y'all be safe. Take care of yourselves. Thank you again for the support and just hanging out. Seriously, I couldn't do it without y'all. Have a good weekend.